Hello, welcome. It's been quite a while, if I say so. It's been almost 2 weeks or 3, maybe less, maybe more. I actually don't remember what happened last time. I think we were in Beatrice's party or something. I don't really remember what happened. But I guess we learned about her past and how she died. I think that's the last thing we did, how she died. And we saw a new side of her. So I think that's what happened last time. So let's get started. I guess once we do see this new where we left off, we'll see where, where is it that we were in this story. This might be a little too loud. I don't know.
さてこの度のゲームはどう転ぶのか。委ねるもよし、抗うもよし、いずれにせよわしに残されたわずかの命を賭すに値する実に楽しい宴よ。
In his dimly lit study, occasionally brightened by lightning, Kenzo kept mumbling and laughing to himself. On the antique clock with the intricate design that had been sitting on his desk, the two overlapping hands tilted to the right and began to slide. The measure of time that counted up to 24 had returned to 0 and had begun to count back again.
時の刻みとは残酷なものよ。24を数えるために1日をかけてたどり着き、そして再び0に戻る。23時59分までは確かに数えただろう。しかし24時にたどり着くことはできたのだろうか。たどり着けず再び0時に戻ったと考えれば、それは何とも虚しいことよ。
But perhaps a person's life is the same. You live, aiming for a perfect 24, and in the instant you reach it, you return to 0. People will probably praise the departed, saying that he did reach 24, but he most certainly did not. In the end, he's a 0.
わしは違うぞ。わしは生きて24にたどり着く。そここそが黄金鏡。
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can change that league thing. So I'm obviously not playing league. Not playing league. Let's see. I forgot how to do it. Okay, whatever.
ベアトリーチェの住処なのだから。
Kenzo had been fumbling around with some tarot cards for some time. It looked as though he was trying to divine his own luck with the contest, doing it every time he didn't like the result. The most forbidden action in tarot reading is trying to predict the same thing twice. To do so ridicules the results of fortune telling, and also desecrates those beings higher than humans that give revelations through the tarot cards. However, Kenzo knew Tarot cards shouldn't be used twice because since they're nothing more than a random number generator, reading them twice will naturally cause a different result to appear. Therefore, reading them twice was only forbidden to preserve the mystique of the tarot card's results. However, that didn't mean that Kenzo didn't take tarot reading seriously. Kenzo's interpretation of tarot reading was done in a completely different way. That was to repeat the reading over and over, without giving up in the slightest until he reached the result most favorable to him. The mark he set for this most favorable result would vary, but when he demanded the most variable result in a strictly literal sense, it was the same as a simple roulette of luck where he seeks an arithmetic miracle. However, Kenzo used miracles of numbers as the basis of his magical power, so this functioned perfectly well as a magical ritual. In other words, until the result he desired appeared perfectly, he would strive to repeat the tarot readings over and over, with conviction, turning the feelings of his heart into prayers, so that when they reached the heavens, they would be sublimated into results. This was Kenzo's personal magical interpretation. Therefore, even though Kenzo's tarot cards were no different from those generally used, the way in which they were used was completely different.
今宵は思い通りにならぬな。
Kenzo stopped his hands for a second. He seemed not to be getting the results he wanted. On the contrary, bad cards that shouldn't show up so often appeared repeatedly, and continued to interfere with the miracle Kenzo wished for.
そういうことなのか。
Kenzo seemed to have received some revelation that was different from normal. But judging by the unlucky cards scattered across his desk, it was difficult to imagine that the omen had been a good one. For a while, Kenzo closed his eyes tightly, pondering something. Then, as the thunder roared, he made up his mind about something, took the telephone receiver, and dialed. Let's see. Hold on. Save. I think I changed it now. Yeah, I was able to change it. So people won't be thinking this is League.
わしだ。源氏はおるか。至急だ。
Sorry, I got interrupted. In front of the entrance hall, Shannon's once burning face had been cooled off by the frigid air. She had thought that George's proposal would surely come sooner or later. It wasn't as though she hadn't prepared herself mentally, and she had answered by nodding. Had she been reckless because of her youth? Should she have thought about her future more seriously? I wonder if my immediate reply made him think that I'm a cheap girl. If I'd at least waited until tomorrow morning, would that at least have shown him I was taking this seriously? Now that she already received the ring from George, Shannon kept fidgeting in embarrassment. I should have done this. I should have done that. As she did, she heard the sound of footsteps splashing through puddles. Shannon immediately chased away the emotions welling up inside her.
源氏様カノン君もすみませんすぐに戻らなくて
She grew stiff, thinking she'd surely be scolded for spending too much time in her secret lovers' meeting with George.
シャン、親方様が至急書斎へ来るようにとの仰せ。急ぐ。
はいかしこまりました。一体何事なの？
不吉な予感がするってさ。自分で儀式を起こしておいて都合のいい話さ。
大田に気取られぬよう裏から入る。足音に気をつけろ。
はい。姉さん注意して。姉さんは賑やかだから。
Kanon was especially good at hiding his footsteps, just like a cat. He was able to suddenly be there without anyone noticing and leave in the same way. For example, even though he stepped in puddles, the sound he made was far smaller than the rain hitting them. Genji also had abilities of that kind. Or rather, those servants called furniture were supposed to be like that. Just like how desks and closets go unnoticed by members of the family. These servants also held it as a great virtue to just suddenly be there whenever they were needed. Compared to that, Shannon's footsteps still strongly asserted themselves. She was also trying to hide her footsteps, but compared to Kanon and Genji, well, we could say she was a little more boisterous. Eventually, they reached the back door and the three of them entered the mansion. Immediately, they thought they felt something. It was different from a sense of smell, and it seemed to hit the depths of their noses. This hard-to-describe sensation, which you might call a sixth sense, allowed them to perceive that something was different from usual.
源氏様。
急ぐぞ。
That sensation made it feel as though a tense something was pressing in around them. Realizing that, the three of them dashed up the stairs, heading for Kenzo's study while still hiding their footsteps. When they dashed up the stairs, that smell of sweet poison particular to Kenzo's study reached their noses.
いかがなさいましたか源氏様。
結界が死んでいる。
After hearing Kanon's words, she looked at the door to the study. A scorpion pattern was engraved on the doorknob, a powerful ward against magic, the final barrier which protected Kenzo himself. It had been broken. Oh my gosh. Of course, there was no change to the doorknob that the eye could see. However, those who could understand things people couldn't perceive were able to recognize that a dramatic change had occurred.
親方様。
Uh-oh.
親方様、源氏でございます。ここをお開けください。
Genji called in this way after knocking several times, but there was no answer from the study.
シャノン、背中を守れ。カノン、室内を探れ。
はい。
はい。Kanon put his ear against the door, searching for a presence inside the study. To protect the backs of the pair watching the door, Shannon faced the other way, ready for the unexpected.
親方様はいらっしゃられるはずです。ですが、静かすぎます。
ご無事だということか。
いいえ、静かがすぎます。
うい。
まさか、そんな。
親方様、扉を失礼させていただきます。
Genji pulled a gold key out of his pocket. It was the only key to the study that existed, other than the one Kenzo held. He stuck it in the keyhole and turned it heavily. At first glance, that seemed to prove that it was a sturdy lock. However, now that the barrier had been destroyed, this door might as well have been left open, from the viewpoint of anyone with magical power. The heavy sound just now meant that the door had now been opened even for humans.
失礼いたします。
As Genji respectfully bowed his head and Kanan's sense of tension grew tighter and Shannon trembled, they entered the study. They immediately discovered Kenzo's figure. He was sitting on the reception sofa so that his back faced them. Genji noticed the person sitting across from him and again bowed deeply. Kanan also noticed that person, but he didn't bow his head. He stood in front of Shannon and spread out his arms, blocking the way to her. So without even seeing that person's face, Shannon already had a good idea who it was.
お越しでございましたか。
Beatrice-sama!
ベアトリーチェ様。
源氏か。なかなかに早いな。やはり家具は主の呼びかけに素早く応える方がよい。こやつとは大違いだ。
ロノエ様もお越しでしたか。
Genji directed his greeting towards the thin darkness behind and to the right of Beatrice, where there shouldn't have been anything. Even Kanan and Shannon would never have imagined that someone was there. However, the darkness responded immediately and praised Genji's eyesight.
相変わらずさすがです。だいぶの久しぶりになりますね。それにしても老けましたね。それだけの弱いを重ねましたか。
充実した日々を過ごしております。ロノエ様におかれましてもますます充実されておりますようお見受けいたします。
ええ、おかげさまです。そしてシャノンも久しぶりですね。君は随分と美しくなった。そして随分と強くなったようですね。良いことです。
ありがとうございます。
姉さん、あいつは一体。
カノン君とは会うのは初めてになりますね。私はベアトリーチェ様の家具頭を任されておりますロノ源氏さんの古い馴染みですよ。あなたと同じに私も家具です。使える主は異なりますが。
The tense color didn't disappear from Kanan's face in the slightest. Depending on the master furniture served, they might be kind or brutal or anything else. If this person claimed to be furniture serving the hated Beatrice, then he must be despicable as well.
わらわもすっかり嫌われたものだ。坊主憎ければ今朝までなんとかとはよく言ったものよ。
Beatrice openly sneered at Kanan's hate-filled face. Then Kanan finally realized. Beatrice and Kenzo were having a chess game across the reception table, but Kenzo hadn't even quivered. He was holding his head with both hands, his eyes closed tight as he contemplated his next move. Or was he in anguish?
親方様。
わらわが金蔵に伝えたのは2つ。良い知らせと悪い知らせだった。良い知らせは儀式を終えずしてわらわと再会できる幸運を得たこと。悪い知らせは金蔵が儀式の一番最初の生贄に選ばれてしまったことだ。
Big rip.
こればかりはわらわにもどうしようもない。実に気まぐれにルーレットにて決めたのだから。
嘘をつけ。もてあそんで殺しているくせに。
よして、カノン君。
さて金蔵、そろそろ負けを認める気になったのか。これにてわらわとの長きにわたる勝負は決着だな。
At a glance, it was hard to make out the situation on the chaotic chessboard. However, judging by Kenzo's anguish and Beatrice's malicious confidence, it seemed to be over already.
是非もなし。これもまた一興か。
わらわもだ。そなたとの勝負に決着がつくことは万感の思いあれど、もはや恩衆を超える。 楽しかったぞ。退屈しない数十年であった。
Beatriz advanced her queen and made her final move, and that decided it.
チェックメイト。これがわらわからそなたへの手向けだ。心置きなく眠れ。
Kenzo suddenly stood up and laughed like an opera singer facing a full crowd and spreading his arms, as though he had succeeded in a century-long plan. That laugh spat crimson. Crimson's blade poured out from inside him, spitting even out of his mouth, ears, and nose, and all at once his body was wrapped in hellfire. But Kenzo kept laughing. The more he laughed, the more the hellfire spewed from his entire body and began to char him. Those flames became a brilliant light, which dazzlingly shone on the various magic tools throughout the room, making their distorted shadows dance across the walls. Those shadows looked like the dead in hell, watching over Kenzo in ecstasy as he burned. And, for one who had made a contract with the witch, it was an extremely fitting end, in accordance with those terms. After laughing and howling in the roaring flames for some time, Kenzo flopped to the ground as though he was a puppet whose strings had been cut. Those incredible blazing flames disappeared as though he had been completely burned up, and afterwards nothing remained but a festering and burnt corpse that one could hardly bear to look at. Damn. Okay. What a fitting death.
むごい。
お前が言うか。ふさわしい死に方だと思っているくせに。
なぜお前が姿を現している。僕たちに何か用だとでも言うのか。
よしてカノン君、ベアトリーチェ様を挑発してはダメ。
すっかり怯えさせてしまいましたね。
わらわはつくづくカノンとは仲良くなれぬようだ。そう嫌いでもないというのにね。
Beatriz grinned. Kana violently averted his gaze, obviously unhappy. His reaction was so different from what he wanted to do that it made the witch and her butler laugh.
カノン、ベアトリーチェ様の御前であるぞ。言葉遣いに気をつけなさい。
ああ、構わぬぞ源氏。好きに言わせてやれ。わらわは寛大である。
何が寛大だ。
わらわは死にゆく者にはいつだって寛大である。
Kanan was taken aback by that creepy laughter. Beatriz wasn't here just to take Kenzo's life. The first twilight required 6 sacrifices. Kenzo alone wasn't nearly enough, and they just casually walked in here. Uh-oh.
安心せよカノン。そなたらがここに訪れたから生贄に選ばれるのではない。生贄に選ばれているからこそここに呼ばれているんじゃないか。
なんだと。
Their instincts were good enough to spot her meaning instantly. 6 sacrifices were required for the first twilight. After Kenzo, how many more would you need to add up to 6? In this mansion, the number 5 instantly made them think of the numbers of servants here.
それがお望みですか。
感謝せよ家具どもよ。そなたたちの苦難の日々はそれを告げに訪れたわらわに感謝せよ。
かしこまりました。
源氏様。
Genji had agreed to the witch's heartless announcement with his usual demeanor, without raising an eyebrow.
親方様亡き後はベアトリーチェ様が我らの主。その求めに応じるのが我らの最後の務めだ。シャノン、カノン、今日までよく仕えた。その労苦もこれにて終わりだ。
源氏はさすがですね。
シャノン、 異論はないか？
はい。
ジョージ様から指輪を贈られたそうだな。それでもなお未練はないか？
はい。家具の身に過ぎた幸福でした。指輪を頂戴しただけで、私の思いはすでに達せられております。
Shannon couldn't take quite as much of a philosophical view as Genji. There probably were regrets left in her heart. She probably wanted to spend a little more warm time with the person she cared for, George. But she released herself from that. She took a single deep breath and a blank expression rose to her
それ
face.
でよい。
シャノンがそこまでの落ち着きを得るとは少し驚きでした。あなたも家具として達観したようですね。
惚れた男と夜も共にできず、少しは悔し涙をこぼさんのか。退屈な女よ。
ベアトリーチェ様ごときにこの気持ちはわかりません。私たちの命をご所望でしたらどうぞお受け取りください。私たちは謹んでそのお務めを全うします。
My bad.
それでいい。よくぞ言ったな。
ベアトリーチェ様の苦手なタイプのようで。
最近こやつめはだいぶ達観しよった。どうも前回いじめすぎたようだ。それを言ったらバトラもか。わらわはまだぬるいのか、それとも追い詰め方が下手なのか。いずれにせよ面白みのないやつよ。しかしお前はまだわらわを楽しませてくれそうだよな、カノン。
カノン君。
Compared to the two who had taken a far-sighted approach, there was a painful anguish on Kanon's face. Kanon was still far too young to accept his demise after being told of it by a suddenly appearing witch.
カノン、わらわは退屈を何より嫌う。そしてお前を除く二人が素直に死を受け入れるもので面白くない。だからそなたにはわらわの期待を裏切らないでもらいたいものだ。
僕を慰み者にしようというのか。
Kanon realized that he was being provoked. However, no matter how furiously anger spurred him on, his opponent was a witch. He was furniture. He hadn't had a chance of victory from the beginning. But the witch was expecting that he'd struggle in vain and writhe around, and was even looking forward to it. Just thinking about that was frustrating enough to get his blood boiling. Was disappointing the witch by refusing to resist like the other two. The only way he could strike back at her... Yes, do that. Do that, Kanon.
煉獄の七姉妹が長女ルシファー、いでよ。
Lucifer.
傲慢のルシファー、ここに。
カノン、家具に魔女と戦えというのも酷な話よ。そなたがいくら怒りに駆られようとも勝算のない戦いでは希望も持てまい。無論勝ち目のない戦いではわらわも退屈というものならば、家具は家具、家具同士で決着をつけてはどうか。それならば勝てる希望も持てるであろう。
恐れながらベアトリーチェ様、私がそのような出来損ないの家具に劣るようなことがありましょうか。こんな可愛い子に私が万一にも負けるようなことなど。
我が家具煉獄の七杭を打ち破ってみせよ。見事打ち破ってみせたなら、そうだな。13人の生贄を逃れることのできる5人をそなたに自由に決めさせてやろう。そなたの推薦する5人をわらわは無条件にて 黄金鏡にそれならばどうか。
Kana understood that he was being provoked. However, the witch's offer was very tempting. By this point, Kana couldn't care less about this evil ceremony the witch and the rest were trying to carry out. On the contrary, it was much more important that he remain alive so that he could be invited to the Golden Land, and have his wish granted by Beatriz there.
そなたは家具は嫌だと泣いたな。そなたの望み、枕を濡らしてまで望んだ人間の体を与えてやろうぞ。どうだ？そうすればジェシカとも結ばれるぞ。おお、ちょうどよい。黄金鏡へ招ける5人にジェシカとそなたを推薦すればよい。自分だけが幸せになることに抵抗があるならば、さらにシャノンとその思い人であるジョージを加えればよい。義理があるならばさらに源氏も加えればよい。おお、これで5人だ。十分ではないか、カノン。これだけのご褒美があれば。そなたはわらわを退屈させはしないよな。
どうせ戯れよ。耳を貸す必要はない。
僕は嫌だ。
Beatriz couldn't hide her evil smile at those words.
僕は嫌だ。幸せになりたい。家具なんてもう嫌だ。人間になって普通の恋がしたい。僕も姉さんのように海が青いってことを知りたいんだ。
若いですね。羨ましい。
だから若者は好きなのだ。源氏、シャノンは下がれ。カノン、ルシファーは前へ。
仰せのままに。
I like how they just cut the cute music off, like just like I don't know where like.
「気に入らないわ。ベアトリーチェ様は無理でも私にだったら勝てるかもしれないという見下しが最高に気に入らないわ。
That was probably humiliating for Lucifer, but at the same time, she was also happy that she was lucky enough to have this adorable prey all to herself.
恋、魔女の家具、いつまでも僕を見くびることができると思うな。
Uh-oh. Yikes.
さあさバトラー、楽しい見せ物の時間であるぞ。
くそ、またおかしなことになりやがった。魔法バトルなんて認めてたまるかよ。
ほらほら、目をつむらずにちゃんと見ろよ。ほらほらほらほら、魔法だよ、家具だよ。そなたがどんなにわらわや魔法の存在を否定しようとも、ほらほらほらほらほらほらほらこうして目の前でブオンブオンカキンカキンやられちゃ台無しだよな。ほらほらほらほら、もう思考なんて止めちまえよ。これはファンタジーなんだって。目を閉じるなよ、しっかり見ろよ。ほらほらほらほらほら。
畜生、畜生、畜生、畜生。魔女を認めない、魔法を認めない。でもこんなにあからさまにやられちまったらなんだっていやいいんだ。 クソクソクソクソ。
ほーら、目を背けるなよ。しっかり見ろよ。魔法はあるんだよ。ファンタジーなんだよ。推理ごっことかやめちまえよ。知ってんだよ。ものを考えんの本当は苦手なんだろう。やめちまえやめちまえ。ほらほら、どうせファンタジー、どうせファンタジー。
うるせえうるせえうるせえ。俺に話しかけるんじゃね
え。こいつ意地になっちゃって、私になら勝てるなんて思い上がりをしたことを今すぐ床に這いつくばって謝ってごらんなさい。そうしたら特別に許してあげてもいいわよ。生きながら生皮を剥がして絶命するまで全身を鞭打ってのたうち回らすの。可愛い子なんだから謝っちゃいなさいよ。そうしたらあなただけは最高に素敵な気分の中で優しく。
黙れ魔女の家具。
私なんか眼中にないというのね。気に入らないわ。畏怖を感じないその目、本当に気に入らないわ。
カノン君。
あやつ、サタンの時よりも筋がいいではないか。
だから人間は恐ろしいのです。たまに魔女にまでなり悪魔を羊扱いにしたりいたしますよ。
わらわはどちらを応援すればよいというのか。
こいつ私と互角に渡り合うというの。
僕を見くびるな。お前にそのおごりがある限り僕には決して勝てない。
私がこの煉獄の7姉妹が長女ルシファーを指して決して勝てないと。こんな思い上がりが。
Damn. Ooh. Canon was desperately trying to stay alive and he had a strong desire to become human. But Lucifer didn't feel anything stronger than a slight desire to play. So, that led to an inevitable result. It was a result that could be reached by the power of humans. The power of the heart.
これまでだ。お前は僕に決して勝てない。
The glowing red curve extended straight out from Kanan's arms, pointing at Lucifer's throat just beneath the top of her chin.
何よこれ。この私がこんなの何かの間違いよ。
As she ground her teeth in irritation, she tried to deny the truth right before her eyes. But no matter how much she believed in her own superiority, it didn't change the facts right in front of her.
ほう、やるなカノン。見事だ。わらわを退屈させなかった。それに比べわらわの家具のなんと情けないことか。
ルシファー、お嬢様を退屈させていますよ。やはりあなたには荷が勝ちすぎた相手でしたか。
失望するぞ、七食いの長女。
It would have seemed like mere rebuke to an outsider. However, furniture serving the witch knew what kind of severe treatment was promised by that rebuke, and understood what had been left unsaid.
この出来損ない家具が。
She howled. Abandoning her last bit of pride, she made her body explode, exposing her true form. That form was a demon stake which bounced off the walls surrounding the room.
よくも私にここまで恥をかかせたな。
She's gonna kill him, bro!
殺
No!
せ殺す殺せ殺せ。このぬるまが私の姿をもはや追うこともできないくせに。もう遊ばないよ。本気で怒ったわよ。お前の心臓を一撃で貫いてやるよ。ぶっすりざっくり貫いて真っ赤な血の噴水を天井にまで届かせてやるよ。死ねー。
Kinda good! Uh-oh. After flying about wildly for some time, with the speed approaching the limits of what a human eye could follow, Lucifer flew at Kana's heart. She could tell that it was Kana's blood by the sweet taste of it, but she quickly noticed one thing. She hadn't pierced his heart.
ほ
これだから人間は恐ろしい。紅茶はいかがですかな。
今はよい。紅茶もいらぬほどに面白い。
カノ君。
おごったな。だからお前は僕に勝てないんだ。
The floor was stained with dripping blood. It really was Kana's blood, but it wasn't flowing out of his chest. Kanan had sacrificed his own left hand to protect his heart. Ooh. Lucifer was arrogant. Even though she'd been given enough time to realize that this was an opponent capable of cornering her, in her pride she had believed him to be worthless. She had gotten careless. So, just as she had announced, she had aimed for his chest, trying to pierce his heart. Because she was arrogant, she hadn't even thought of aiming for somewhere other than the place she had announced. No, maybe she had thought about it a little. However, her pride would not allow her to aim for a different spot. After all, she was Lucifer of Pride. Kanan, withstanding the pain, grasped the demon stake sticking from deep into his left hand and strongly with his right hand and pulled it out. When she heard the sound of breaking bones and even more blood dripping down, Shannon looked away reflexively. There was an air hole in the back of the pierced hand, so big you could clearly see through the other side. Kanan's face was filled with pain, but right now, he had won without a doubt. The demon stake he was gripping with his right hand turned back into Lucifer again, so that Kanan was now gripping exactly where her neck was. Ooh.
僕の勝ちだ、ベアトリーチェ。
Kanan didn't hold back at all with the hand gripping Lucifer's throat. She had challenged him again after their fight had already been decided. Kanan had no obligation to be considerate. But even so, Kanan released the witch's furniture. Was it his naive humanism, his pity for another furniture, or a final bit of respect to the witch? In any case, when she was released, Lucifer fell to face down on the ground, retching and moaning over the pain in her throat.
お見事ですよ、カノン。あなたの奮闘により金蔵の研究の正しさが一つ実証されました。
Ronove was clapping his hands. To Kanan, who had won at a great cost and had a wound on his left hand that wouldn't close, Ronove's applause only felt like mockery.
人の心はあらゆる可能性を秘めるか。いやはやこれだから人間は恐ろしい。あっぱれであるぞカノン。そなたは勝利した。
What about her promise, huh? Her promise?
大丈夫カノン君。
Shanna ran up to him and wrapped a handkerchief around his left hand, which was still spraying blood.
見事であるぞカノン。実に見事である。わらわも少しは番狂わせを期待した。それを裏切らぬとは。そなたは誠に素晴らしき家具であるぞ。 見直した。正直見直したぞ。
約束を忘れてはいないだろうな、ベアトリーチェ。
もちろん忘れてはおらぬぞ。魔女も悪魔も非道ではある。だがしかし契約に限っては人間など及ばぬほどに高潔だ。わらわは保護にはせぬ。そなたが勝利したなら13人の生贄を逃れることができる5人を自由に決める権利を保証した。
ベアトリーチェ様、私はまだ破れたわけでは。
Shut the fuck up. When Beatrice waved her pipe, heaven and earth turned over just for Lucifer. So, as a horribly natural result, she fell onto the ceiling. The ceiling doesn't seem that high to people standing on the floor. However, people who fall on it upside down and head first usually don't agree.
お嬢様、さすがにやりすぎでは。
それもそうであるな。許してやるか。
Beatrice waved her pipe again. When she did, the magic that had been affecting Lucifer was released. So, as a horribly natural result, this time she fell properly back onto the floor. Oof.
ベアトリーチェ様、お許しを。
何を怯えておるか。わらはもはや許したぞ。さてカノン、続けようではないか。
何をだ、まさか彼女にとどめを刺せとでも言うつもりなのか。
ああ、違う違う。まだ終わっちゃいないだろうが。
何をだ、はぐらかすな。
わらわは確かにそなたと約束したぞ。わらわの家具煉獄の七杭を打ち破ったなら
Oh shit.
とな。さあさあおいでなさい。
Oh,
煉獄の七
no,
杭。
Kanon! No, that's so unfair!
不甲斐なき長女の6人の妹たち。
No, that's... Oh no, The air split with shrill laughter, and as a golden splash scattered about, the remaining 6 sisters of Purgatory showed themselves. All the 7 sisters of Purgatory were here, after Kana was able to defeat one only by sacrificing his left arm. By now, Kanan regretted his thoughtlessness in accepting the witch's challenge. He had been foolish to assume that a game against the witch would be on an even footing.
だせ、お姉様、どうして床に這いつくばってるの？お前たち。
だからお姉様はダメなのよ。長女を偉そうに名乗るくせに上っ面だけなのよ。
まったくルシファーお姉様一人の集体が私たちへの評価を下げるのよ。恥を知りなさいな、この未熟者が。
カロンくん、すごいすごい。でもいい気にならないことよ。ルシファーお姉様なんて威張ってるだけで姉妹の子じゃ大したことないんだから。
だからルシファー姉は何もしなくていいといつも言っている。お姉様は威張ってだけいればいい。荒事は全て優秀な私たちで片付けるのだから。
お姉様、どうする？私たちはお姉様のプライドを尊重して、そのボロボロの体で再び挑むのを期待して手出しをしないつもりなんだけれど。でもカノン君は強いわよね。今のお姉様じゃもうどうあがいても勝ち目はないわよね。
お前たち
やれやれ、いつも賑やかな姉妹たちであるな。今は仲違いをしている場合か。そなたらは7人揃ってこその煉獄の7姉妹であろうが、仲良くしてわらわの仕事を遂行せよ。迅速にな。
ねえ、ルシファーお姉様、私たち妹の力が借りたいなら言ってよ。お姉様の口から助けを求める言葉が聞きたいの。私をこれ以上苦労する気か。愚かでひ弱で見苦しくて情けない。この長女のルシファーをどうか妹の皆様お助けください。ねえ、聞かせてよ。それを聞かせてくれたら助けてあげる。それでいいわよね、みんな。お前たち、おのれ。
The seven sisters of Purgatory unanimously closed in on their worthless sister, abusing her. Even Kanon, who had been fighting for his life until a second ago, couldn't bear to look at it.
私がそのようなことを口にできるものかよ。
早くせよ。どうせお前一人では拉致が開かぬわ。早く7姉妹にてカノンを撃て。
そら、どうしましたかルシファー。お嬢様の命令ですよ。
ひどい。
After grinding her teeth over and over after hearing her sister's curses, Lucifer trembled all over and answered her sister's request.
愚かでひ弱で見苦しくて、情けない。情けないこの長女ルシファーをどうか。
The girl known as Pride was finally unable to endure the words she was saying and broke down crying. However, the 6 younger sisters kept giggling cold-heartedly.
ちょっと泣いてごまかさないで。まだいいっつってない。
もう十分だろう。さあ姉妹たち、我らの力を見せてやろう。
私は全部聞かなきゃ満足しないわよ。ほらほらお姉様、続けてよ。
もう十分よ。さあ、この屈辱は姉妹全員の屈辱。生かして返しはしないわよ。
さて、哀れな家具をどのように遊んでやろうかしら。素敵な提案はある？はいはい。ベルゼは仲良く7人でカノン君を分けっこしたらいいと思います。
良い提案だな。それでなら姉妹でみんな仲良し
なら私頭部ね。手足はあんたらにあげるわ。
やだやだ、ダメ。私が頭なの。
そんな約束意味があるわけないでしょ。早い者勝ちに決まってるわ。
どんな殺され方がいいか、カノン君に提案があったら教えてね。
Damn.
7姉妹でとびっきりの殺し方をしてあげる。
くそ。ここまで恥をかかせたんだもの。八つ咲きでも足りない。百咲きにしてくれる。行くよお前たち。
Kano-kun. No. They're gonna kill him. The 7 of them burst at once. They had no intentions of playing or boasting. This time they would genuinely follow their master's order. Take Kanan down swiftly. Oh no. No, I'm so scared for him. The seven sisters jumped around the room faster than the eye could see, examining how they could best kill Kanan. They tortured Kanan with their cruel giggles, sometimes making a close pass at him. They kept scraping his arms, shoulders, and cheeks, gradually carving red letters into his body. At that moment, Shannon dashed up behind him, holding onto him so that she blocked the way to his body at least. At the same time, a red cylinder wrapped around the two of them like a beam of light sent from heaven. That cylinder repelled the evil ones who tormented Kanan.
何？ずるい！あんたは関係ないでしょ？きっとこれはあれよ。私たちと一緒に遊びたいのよ。いっただき！ベアトリーチェ様、シャノンを私たちの獲物にしても？
ああ、構わんぞ、好きにしろ。お前たちの悪食にはカノン一人では足らなかろうしな。
ありがたき幸せ。さあ、しゃしゃり出てきたことを後悔させてやろう。
どっちがどっちかわからないくらいの肉片にして混ぜて混ぜてミンチにしてハンバーグにしてあげる。
Ew.
バカね。それよりあの結界を破る方が先でしょうが。食い意地より先に仕事しなさい。はい、お姉さん。
As a horribly natural first action, the seven sisters began to destroy the barriers Shannon had created. Shannon's barrier certainly was strong. It was powerful enough to impress even Beatriz. With its strength, frail furniture would turn to dust just by touching it, and it was firm like a tree with deep roots. But no matter how big a tree gets, it will eventually surrender to a saw or a hatchet. For the seven sisters, chopping down Shannon's barrier would be annoying, but not impossible. A sound like beetles jumping about grew even fiercer and filled the room. The red barrier began to be cut up and eroded away as though with a hatchet, a saw, no, a chainsaw by now. Damn.
愚かな。君の結界ではその子たちを防ぎきれないことは知っていたでしょうに。なぜ？
見過ごせないからです。
As Shannon covered Kanan, who was already at his limit, sprawled on the floor, she spoke back resolutely.
しゃしゃり出なければ眠るような死を与えてやったのに、なぜわざわざ七姉妹の前に身をさらすのか。死は同じではないぞ。苛烈な死は死してなお苛むぞ。
どうぞお好きなように。あなたがしたいことを好きにするように、私もしたいことを好きにしたまでです。
She doesn't like that.
どうにもそなたはこのところ面白みに欠けるな。恋というやつは達するかどうかのあたりが一番面白い。達してしまった後の女はさながら産卵を終えた鮭のごとしか。そなたにはもう飽きた。
ありがとう。魔女から聞ける言葉で最も嬉しい言葉です。
ならせめて最後にわらを思いっきり喜ばせる死に方をしてみせろよ。七姉妹を聞こえたな。シャノンの殺し方、お前たちの残虐の限りを見せてみよ。
シャノン、
申し訳ございません。やはり私には源氏様の高みには至れませんでした。
姉さんはバカだ。僕なんか放っておけば姉さんまでひどい目に遭うことは。
ううん、いいの。ジョージ様に指輪をもらって女として生きられたあなたをかばって 姉として生きられた私の生は全てこれで未練なく全うした。
イライラするぜ。その達観が本当にイラつくぜ。だから家具なんだよ。お前からは人間の匂いがしねえんだよ。わらわを見ろよ。わらわこそ人間だろうが家具のくせにわらわよりも完成されたかのような達観したかのようなことを言うんじゃねえ。
醜いその未練があなたの正体なの。
Oof.
未練じゃねえ。
Damn.
それが生き
She
るって
called her
もんだ。
ugly.
指輪もらったから死んでもいいとか。理解できねえ。さっぱりがっかり愕然呆然全然ダメだぜ。
ダメだぜ。
お嬢様、少し品がないかと。
うるさいわ家具が。シャーノン、楽に死なせてもらえると思うなよ。舌を噛むなら今のうちだ。
哀れね。もしも私の目にあなたのその姿が映ってそれ己が醜さにおののくといい。
うい。
安心しろよ。てめえはそれよりさらにめちゃくちゃぐちゃぐちゃに生きながら醜く潰してやるからよ。
At that time, Genji softly entered the red barrier. Perhaps the barrier didn't block those without ill intent. Then Genji gently held her from behind and covered her eyes with his right hand.
源氏様、
もう十分だ。先に休みなさい。
はい、ありがとうございます、源氏様。
After that, Genji softly pressed his left hand near her collarbone. As he did, emanating from that area, a crimson stain gently spread out. Ooh, he killed her. I guess that's better than being freaking crushed by the seven sisters of purgatory. When Genji removed his hand, bright red fresh blood oozed out of there. It only happened for the first instant, and it was shaped like a crimson rose. And when he removed his right hand covering her eyes, there was a peaceful expression there, as though she was sleeping. Then she fell softly, silently, and slept. Her soul had already been sent to a world where the malicious witch and her furniture could not reach her, no matter how evilly they tortured her. This scene left Beatriz and the seven sisters stunned. Only Ronove wore a mysterious smile. Then Genji leaned over Kanan, who was crouching on the floor.
よく頑張った。お前ももう休むといい。
はい、ありがとうございます、源氏様。
Oh, Genji-sama. He's so cute. Just as he had done with Shannon, he softly covered Kanan's eyes with his hand, then gently pressed the area around Kanan's collarbone with his other hand. And when his hand was removed with the lightness of a feather, there was a crimson rose there. Oh, that's so cute. But that rose shape quickly turned into the stain of bright red blood pouring out.
何よそれ。
つまらぬやつ。生命の風船は針にてつき、威勢よく割るから面白いのだろうが。
見事です、源氏。それでこそ家具です。
ありがとうございます。それではベアトリーチェ様、ロノウェ様、これをもって私の最後のお務めとし、おいとまをさせて。
わらわの楽しみを勝手に奪いおって、この二人をギッタギタのぐっちゃぐちゃにしたかった分、そなたがそれを変わるのであろうな。
Beatriz faced him with an unsatisfied expression, but Ronove spoke quietly to Genji with a soothing smile.
ご苦労でした。あなたは私の最高のしもべです。 これまでの労をねぎらうに値する安らかな眠りを、あなたへの最後の報
おい、勝手な真似を。
When Ronobe snapped his fingers, Genji slumped to the floor like a puppet with its strings cut. Suddenly, and yet gently, he crumpled, falling into sleep that no wish could call him back from. Okay, I'm back. Oh, that's so cute.
なんだよロノウェイ、拍子抜けでつまらぬぞ。
お嬢様は偉大なる大魔女ではございませんか。この程度気に留めるほどにもございませんよ。シャノンごときの挑発で頭に血を上らせるなどらしくも。
What was it that had Beatriz so irritated? Was she still unable to remove the thorn of Shannon's words? Ronobe laughed lightly as though lamenting the complexity of humanity in a woman's heart, and ordered the 7 sisters to go. After all, there were still 2 sacrifices left for the first twilight. The 7 sisters disappeared in ecstasy. Okay, guys, I know I haven't been streaming for long, but I think this is where I'm gonna cut it for today, because I have other things to do. It's been a long day. So what we saw in this episode was basically, oh, Goda's gonna be next for sure, but what did we see today? Wait, did I save? Did I save? I didn't save.
さて
Oh, no. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I didn't save. Oh my gosh. I didn't save. Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm gonna cut it here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I didn't. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.